Hello, little lights. Let's go on an adventure through the Bible. Today, we are learning about Jesus, who was led into the wilderness to pray and fast. It was a time of preparation for him. A long time ago, before Jesus fully began his ministry, and after he had been baptized by John the Baptist, the Spirit of God led him to the wilderness to fast and pray. He was in that wilderness for 40 days and nights without food. Can you imagine that? He must have been so hungry. After 40 days, Satan came to Jesus and said, "If you're the Son of God, turn these stones into bread." Jesus replied, "Man doesn't live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from God's mouth." Jesus was hungry, but he knew God's plan was more important than satisfying his physical needs. Satan took Jesus to the highest point of the temple and said, "If you're the Son of God, throw yourself down." Jesus answered, "You shall not put the Lord your God to the test." Jesus knew that trusting God means obeying his word and not testing his patience. Lastly, Satan showed Jesus all the kingdoms of the world and said, "All these will I give you if you will bow down and worship me." Jesus replied, "Go away, Satan. Worship the Lord your God and serve him only." Jesus knew that worshiping God is the most important thing, and he refused Satan's offer. Then the devil left and angels came and helped him. The story of Jesus' temptation teaches us about obedience and faith. Jesus showed us that trusting God means obeying his word, even when it's hard. We can learn from Jesus' example that God's word is powerful. Jesus used Bible verses to defeat Satan's tricks. Trust God, not just food. Jesus chose to trust God instead of just thinking about food. Don't try to make God do tricks. Jesus didn't try to make God do magic. He trusted him instead. Worship only God. Jesus loved God so much that he wouldn't worship anyone or anything else. Be strong like Jesus. Jesus was brave and strong when tempted. We can be too with God's help. So why do you think Jesus resisted Satan's temptations? How can we learn from Jesus' example in our own lives? What does it mean to worship God only? Can you think of a time when you faced temptation? And how can we use God's word to resist temptation? Yay! We learned something new today. Let's remember Jesus' example of obedience and faith. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe for more fun and interactive Bible stories. See you next time.